What is up, everyone? Today, I am going to review Van from Cars 1. This is another diecast review on the movie Cars 1 that came out in 2006, 16 years ago. And this is another character that appeared in the movie. So let's get started on the review of Van. As you know, he appeared in the Cars 1 scene in the Radiator Springs, but his first actual appearance was in the highway scene, and then after that, we see him in the at Radiator Springs with Minnie, and they were having trouble because they're trying to get to the interstate, but they went to Radiator Springs instead, and then all the residents of Radiator Springs want them to do stuff like Ramon wants Minnie and Van to have new paint jobs, and Sarge wants them to have surplus, and Fillmore wants them to have this organic fuel, and Sally wants him to go in the Coseco Motel, and stuff like that. But Minnie and Van have left, and then when Van's about to leave, Lizzie puts the Lilius Butte bumper sticker on the back of Van, and that it said Nice Butte Radiator Springs, and then they went driving by, and then they went to Lightning McQueen, and Lightning wanted them to call Lightning's team, but they decided to not do it, and they were trying to get to the interstate, and then that was the last appearance. Well, actually not, because in the epilogue scene, at the end credits, we see Minnie and Van at the desert still, and they were lost in the desert, and they were completely dirty, and they had like a lot of tumbleweed. They have some tumbleweed in them, I think, and then that was their last appearance in Cars 1, and they returned in Cars 2, and yes, they did came back in Cars 2, and they were at Radiator Springs at the end of the movie, where Mater told them the story of what happened of the events of the movie. And Minnie and Van were also seen in the Radiator Springs Grand Prix race, and that was their final appearance. Unfortunately, Minnie and Van never appeared in Cars 3, although they are released in the Cars 3 diecast line in the 2-pack, but that was a mistake Mattel did, because we haven't seen them in the movie. But they most likely will appear in Cars on the Road, because I think they deserve to come back in Cars on the Road. And that's pretty much it for their appearance. Now let's get on to the diecast line. Minnie and Van both were first introduced in the diecast line in 2008, and then were released in 2009, and then 2010, and then took a break from a few years, and then were both, I believe, released in 2016 in the Radiator Springs Classic 3-pack with Ramon, I believe, and they were released in Cars 3 in the 2017 line, and that was their final release as of now. And Minnie and Van do have variations together. They both have the Lost in the Desert versions. They even both were released in the Road Trip line, and they were in the 3-pack together with the Road Trip Cruisin' Lightning McQueen, and that was their variations. Also, Van actually did have a little bit more in the Lenticular line. I know there's also a Van with sticker Lenticular Eye version, and that was a chase. It was super rare, and they haven't made a non-lenticular one, a Van without the with the bumper sticker that isn't Link Tinkler. They still haven't made that yet. Hopefully they'll do it soon, but oh well. So anyways, let's get on to the review of Van. As you can see, he has a minivan that is colored a turquoise greenish blue. He has a really nice looking expression. Whereas with Minnie is just, yeah, creepy. I mean, look at her eyes. It looks so weird. Yeah, I hopefully when Thailand releases Minnie, they will get rid of this eye problem, just give her eyelids and have her a better expression, because that one looks terrifying as heck. And they did a similar thing with the road trip one too, but the Lost in the Desert one had a much better expression. Yeah, I will do a review of Minnie soon, but yeah, I decided to do Van first because he had more variations, and Minnie's eyes are terrifying as heck. But at least for Van, it looks a lot better. Yeah. Now let's continue. As you can see, here's his headlights and taillights. He also has a malt plate, but it doesn't look bad. It actually matches the color. Sometimes for malt plates, it'll not have the color right. Like, if you look at Minnie, this is why people complain about malt plates. For me, they're okay in my opinion, but yeah, you see, the malt plate of Minnie, the malt plate plastic part is like a lightish pinkish purple, whereas the metal part is more of a darker purple. See that? You can, yeah, they're right here. But for Van, it matches well, so it's not bad. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue again. As you can see, Van does have these black stripes and then these gray rims, and he has Spectraflame sparkly greenish paint, and he has grayish black side view mirrors. He has 2 window bars on the sides, and this one has like 2 circles on there. And there's the back window, a black stripe for the bumper, and that's where Lizzie put the bumper sticker on there. And here is the license plate. It reads 47-M4U, and the text above it reads Dipstick. And he has a roof rack with a luggage on the roof, and the luggage is pretty interestingly detailed. Like, as you can see, it has dirt on there, which makes it look realistic, like in the movie and on real life. And yeah, this is pretty much it for the review of Van. And yeah, and stay tuned for the review of Minnie. So yeah. So anyways, guys, that's all for the video. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. So anyways, everyone, bye now.